Hello, welcome back. Having discussed what is high performance computing and what is a research computing center, we will now discuss how you can get your own research computing account, the requirements for this, what you can access with your account, and the process to get one. Okay, so having said this, let's go into it. To register for an RCC account, you need a couple things. If you're a faculty member, you just need your FSU ID and your password. If you're a student, you need your, again, FSU ID, password, but in addition, you need a faculty sponsor, right? We do this so we can tie students to the department that they're in or the lab that they're in or the class, right? And we know who's working with who on our systems, right? And then the last one is our guest accounts. You get a guest FSU, if you have a guest FSU ID and you have a faculty sponsor, let's say a collaborating member at a different university that wants to use your system, particular at the FSU FAMU School of Engineering, then this is the requirement for you, okay? Or in any other shared institutes. Okay, so that is how you register. Now, but what happens when I want to belong to a particular group? Now, remember, we talked last time that we had queues, right? So, queues, as you can see there, HPC queues, are the things that manage where the jobs go into, right? And these are managed by Slurm accounts, as we talked about in the first video. Now, we signed you up for a particular queue that you can use. There are some that are accessible to everybody, like general access queues, right? And then there are some that are specific to your class or your lab or your department. Okay. Now, how do we make you part of these accounts? First of all, you log in to the rcc.fsu.edu manage, right? And that's where you manage your RCC account. You log in. This is exactly where you created your account as well. You will hit HPC queues. Okay. And then you will get a big list of all those queues that you could join. Then you look up, particularly if you're looking for your own professor or you're looking for your department, and then you will look for the Astronom account with that affiliated name, right? And you will hit more information on that. Let's say I want to become part of the queue for this professor. So I keep on going, and now I get to the queue, and this says all the information about it, how many processors are allowed for that particular queue, how many jobs I can put in, how much time they can run. And then to join the group, I click on the group name. In this case, uni underscore group. I click on that, and it will throw me to this. This is an enrollment request form. And here you will put your name, you will say why you're joining. If you're joining your professor's class, you're like, I attend your class in this, and I would like to join. Don't send an empty requests, right? Because professors, if you're not working with them one-on-one, they may not know why you're joining that group, but you need their approval before for joining, okay? So that is particularly important for students, that you need the permission of your professor or your lab supervisor to join these queues, okay? Now that is how accounts work. Okay. In the next video, we'll talk a bit about logins and what these accounts give us access to. Have a good one.